Hello, it's Lisa. Japan is very famous for sweet fruits such as persimmons, peaches, cherries, and tangerines. But do you know which Japanese fruit can be eaten as a sour pickle and also made into a kind of sweet wine? The answer is so the name of the versatile Japanese fruit will be revealed in the following interview. And my guest today is a lively lady from Tsu. Good morning.
Hello.
And can I ask your name, where you're from?
Yes. Hi, I'm Ivy Claire Tao from Philippines and currently living here in Tsu.
And do you have a family here?
Yes, I have. I have one husband. One husband and 3 kids.
3 kids. Oh,
Yeah.
very busy. So when did you first come to Japan, Ivy?
That was 2006, around 18 years ago.
Okay, so you've been here a while, yeah?
Yeah.
Veteran.
No.
So when you first came here, anything that surprised you? Cultural differences or
First is the smell.
the
when
smell?
when you arrive in Japan, when you get off from the plane, you will have what's the smell? It's really like refreshing. And Japan is very quiet.
So what kind of, I'm interested in this smell, what kind of smell would you say?
I don't know. It's like really relaxing. It's like refreshing. Even when you, for example, when you go home to Philippines, before when my mom and dad goes home to the Philippines, their baggage smells like
Yeah,
Japan. They have this smell, the unique
okay.
smell everyone
Yeah.
loves. It's really good.
Okay, good. And also,
It's quiet, very quiet. Especially the neighbors. When everybody's Japanese, you will think, there's somebody really living there.
they're very considerate, yes,
Yeah,
I think, for the
it's
neighbors.
quiet.
Yeah. Quiet.
It's a bit scary though, but you'll get used to it.
Yeah. I wonder if that's the same in the big cities or just because it's a small city? I don't know.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe in big cities, it's more lively. Yeah.
Yeah, I never lived in a big city, so yeah, that would be interesting to know. Maybe you can tell us. So, did you think any difference in culture that was strange to you or a surprise to you?
Time conscious.
All right, yeah.
Especially
Don't be
when,
late.
Yeah. Good thing we can also adopt it.
Yeah.
It's a good thing though.
yeah.
When you have an appointment, at least you need to be early, 30 minutes or 10 minutes
Yeah.
early.
Yeah, for sure. Yes, they are definitely punctual
Yeah.
race, and yeah, like you say, that's really good. It's very smooth.
Yeah.
Okay, so how about any interesting or funny experiences you've had?
I don't have funny experience that much, but there's this one incident that I find myself really stupid. I was supposed to meet a friend in Ibaraki Ken. And like my friend says, "Hey, can you come over here? You might do part-time here in my bar." It's like, "Yeah, sure, I can do that. I can travel as long as I have my money, my phone." So I went on a trip. I boarded what's this? Shinkansen. I was so excited. Hey, Ibaraki Ken. Little did I know there's 2 Ibaraki.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I went to the Hanta Ibaraki. That was in Osaka.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
And then my friend was like, I called my friend, "Hey, I'll be at the station at around 2 hours. You should be there." Yeah, that was fast. Are you sure you're at the right
Place?
Yeah. I'm sure. But when I arrived there, "I'm here. Where are you?" "I'm here. Are you sure?" So I called the staff. "Can you please talk to my friend on the phone?" Yappari. It's Ibaraki Ken. It's in
And it's
Tokyo.
very far, right?
Yeah. It's very far. But good thing, they did not let me pay for the tickets.
Oh, wow. So
Yeah.
they let you go there
They will-
on the same ticket.
Yeah, they will just this have red stamp. They will stamp it. It's like considered free.
Wow.
And it was like, wow, this is
That's
so cool.
really, yeah, that's so cool. Actually, I had an experience
Yeah.
similar very recently. I was in Yamanashi, and I'd bought a ticket for the following day return, but I don't know, it was a language miscommunication, but the ticket was stamped for the day before, and so I explained the situation, and they changed it for
Yeah.
free. So it's really, they're really, really accommodating.
In
like
different country, perhaps they will let you pay more.
that. Yeah, for sure, for sure. I think that because they're so honest,
Yeah.
they believe that you are honest, which of course we were, and so that they will do anything to help
Actually,
you.
they asked me, you have money? Yes, I have money, but they still made it free.
Yeah, so they were worried about you. That's really nice. So you managed to meet your friend eventually.
Yeah, and I arrived at 9 p.m.
So always check the area.
Next time, make sure to get the right station.
Yeah. So you need to find out maybe the city you're going and also the ken. Also, yeah.
Not just the place. There's so many. Ibaraki-shi, Ibaraki-ken.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the same. I was living in Kusatsu, and there's two Kusatsu. So, right. Okay. So that's a very interesting thing to check. So, what do you think are the differences now, because you've been living here a while, between the education system between Japan and the Philippines? I mean, especially like regarding, I know they have this cram schools here. So, do they have that system in the Philippines, and how do you think it differs?
I guess the transportation, because like most of us in the Philippines, we just we used to ride on the tricycle. The tricycle is like a motorcycle, and it has a sidecar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, where it could fit 7 people, including the driver.
Wow, 7. Wow.
Yeah, and it's not safe. Not all the time. It's not safe. It's safe. It's unsafe sometimes.
Right.
But it was fun. Here in Japan, the transportation is different. At first, I was a bit scared. Like, for the children, you can see them walking by themselves. They
Just go,
ride
right?
on the train. It's safe.
Okay.
But if it's in the Philippines,
It's not.
it's a different story. You might get abducted.
Right.
Yeah.
So you normally take your kids to school in the Philippines?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And here, do they go by themselves?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but you don't worry about it here?
In Japan.
Yeah.
For other kids, yeah, I can say safe, but for my own kids, it's better too. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think a lot of kids, maybe when they're older, they go by bike, right? Yeah. So how about at the school? The difference between the school and the learning, the curriculum, and in Philippines and Japan, is it very different?
Yes, I think if I compare my experience and if I compare to my children, the education system is more stressful, I guess. They're more advanced. It's like every day you need to do like so shukudai. What's
Shukudai,
that?
homework, yeah.
Yeah, that was like my mommy. What's this? It's this enokori.
I don't know that one.
Enokori. What's this?
Enohori, I don't know.
You
what
have
that is.
to, because you didn't made it right. You have to do it again. in
Again?
school. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And it's stressful, I guess, but it's good because they're really good in math. I'm not good in math.
No, me too. Very bad in maths.
I hate math.
Yeah, I think maths is a really big part of the education here, right?
Yeah.
So they focus on that. And so your children are half Filipino, no, full Filipino.
Yeah. Just a sprinkle of
A sprinkle of Japanese. Okay, so do they have a problems like with the language, or I guess are they born here?
My 2 kids were born here,
Right.
but the eldest, Brianna,
Yeah.
she was born in Philippines, but I had her here when she's 1, so she
Right.
adopt.
Okay. So is she pretty good in the Japanese, or?
I guess so. I know her during her first year in elementary. It's hard,
Yeah.
but eventually she adopted. She's striving hard.
And do your kids go to these cram schools that they have after school? You know, they have this juku.
Juku,
Yeah.
what's Juku?
Juku is like a cram school where they go and they study more after school.
Ah, no,
No.
no, no. They go home straight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's, good. I think in Japan I was really surprised because we don't have cram schools. Do you have them in the Philippines?
Maybe they
Yeah.
do, but during our time, we don't have that.
No.
Yeah.
No. So
Maybe it depends if you want your child to go
be a really
Yeah.
good school
Yeah,
or
yeah.
something. Yeah. So I think it's quite hard for the
Yeah.
children. They
For
may
me,
be
I don't
pressured.
want to stress my
Right.
children.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So want them to do maybe some hobbies and
Yeah.
Sure.
The only problem is how can I divide myself? In ballet, I have to. Oh my god, I have to adjust everything.
Right. Yeah. Sure. With 3 as well,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
all have different places to
Yeah.
be. I'm sure. Yeah. So, in Japan, traditionally, many women are housewives. Yes, they just stay at home and they look after the house and they don't work. But I think nowadays, many families are, both husband and wife are working. It's becoming more common, shall we say? Maybe not in comparison to other countries. So, are you working now? Can I ask you?
Yes, I am working.
Yeah.
It's like I honestly I love my work right now because before I got bored in the house.
Uh-huh.
I just doing the same routine every day, waiting for your kids, planning the meals, kind of get bored. So I thought I need to make money. Just even for a short time. Before it's so hard to find a job because they will it's so rare to hard to find a good boss.
Right.
I once had an argument with my boss, really, because he wants me to to ask permission when I do yasumi.
Oh,
Like for
okay.
example, when your kids will get sick, will you know it? You have
Yeah,
no idea. It
sure.
just
Happens that day.
happens right away. So my boss wants me to, hey, you need to tell me when she will get sick. And
Am
how
I
can
mind
I
reader?
do that? So better quit the job.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you found a more flexible boss.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I'm very thankful for that.
And do you think that, are there many women working in where you work? Or is it mainly men or?
It's just me and my
Oh,
boss.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay.
So it's really convenient for me because I can go in late. As long as you finish the job, you can go home.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that's
it's really good thing for my for Tansi.
yeah. And how about sort of the maybe your children's friends, or do most of the mothers work, or many of them housewives? Do you think?
Nah, most of them I think they're also working.
Right. Do you think that is because it's getting more expensive, so you need more money now, mainly?
Maybe,
Yeah.
maybe, or they really want to earn more.
Yeah.
I don't send money to the Philippines to save more.
Sure.
We don't know, but we have all our reasons. Me, I want to support my kids, and of course, what I want.
Yeah.
Not just
so-
depend on the husband, right?
Yeah. That's really important. Good, yeah. So how about the healthcare system in Japan? Is it quite different from the Philippines or similar?
It's way better here.
Uh-huh.
What I love Japan most was especially because I gave birth of my children
Right.
here.
Sure.
It's like considered free. They're giving money. Yeah. During my time, they will give you 420,000 yen.
Uh-huh.
and it will cover most of the medical bills.
Wow.
Sometimes they will there's what's this? They will give you more. They will return the half of it.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what's the system in the Philippines?
If you don't have money, then
Yes.
you cannot get out of the hospital, I guess, unless you do a promissory note. I don't know.
Okay, right. So
That when you have here in Japan, if you have kids, if you go for a checkup, it's free.
free. Oh,
You don't
that's
have
good.
to worry.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, and I think the system here is that you pay monthly, is it, to
Yeah.
insurance?
Yeah, yeah.
And then you get that back. Yeah, it is very good. I mean,
Yeah,
I've been
it's
in the
very
hospital
good.
here. It's amazing.
I love Japan.
Yeah. How long did you stay in hospital when you gave birth to your kids?
It's like 10 days.
Right. And that's normal here, isn't it?
Yeah,
like
yeah,
1
yeah.
week, 2 weeks. And
Yeah.
I was surprised that the place you go to, like the clinics you go to give birth, it's like a hotel. And I went to see my friend's baby. It's like, where's the baby? Because in England, mainly you're just in a normal room with lots of other people and your baby is beside you. You're responsible for everything. But here, they have people to look after the baby so you can rest and they bring them to... Wow.
Yeah. And the food after you give, it's like a celebration. Oh, you will really enjoy the food.
Wow, right. So if you want to give birth in Japan, don't worry.
Yeah,
Don't worry.
you make lots of children.
Okay, right. Okay, that's good. How about Japan's tax system? Do you have any experience with that, or how do you feel?
Japan's tax is really expensive, honestly, but it's really worth it because you will enjoy the roads, the infrastructure. It's like you can feel that the tax here is working. It's not corrupt.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. So you have
Not corrupted. Yeah.
for I think the roads, you have to pay
Road tax.
road tax,
Yeah.
and you have to pay if you use the expressways, the highways. Every time that you use them, you have to pay a toll, right?
Yes.
So it's quite expensive.
Yeah.
But like you say, the road system is just really good. So
Just by driving, you can enjoy the scenery. You don't have to worry about what's this? What's it?
for tolls and
Yeah.
yeah.
They will fix it right away.
Right, really,
Yeah.
really fast, right? Right, safe. And it's like everything is really fast. They started building some apartments at the end of my road. Then 1 week, maybe 10 days later, it's finished. Oh my God, there's 2 new apartments in 10 days. You know, in England, maybe 6 months.
Yeah.
So how is the system in Philippines for tax? So for example, value-added tax, VAT, the tax you pay on normal goods, how much do you...
I'm not sure. It's like 12%.
Right, so
last
here
time.
is 10%,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So in England it's 20%.
But in Philippines,
Yeah. You don't feel like you
I
get
don't
the
feel it.
value for the tax. Okay, so that's good. Good tax here.
We're lucky to be here.
Yeah, many things to be grateful for, right? Yeah. Okay, so what aspects of life do you find convenient here or inconvenient?
Technology.
Right.
With Japan's technology, everything is convenient. You will only experience inconvenience if you're lazy.
Yeah. For example, in what kind of areas?
What? Like the convenience, I guess.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah. It's like
Convenience
24
stores.
hours. They're open for 24. If you need something, you can just go to a convenience.
Anytime. Yeah, anytime.
Yeah.
You can also pay bills there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can pick up theater tickets and things there.
Yeah.
Everything you can do.
Lately, I just discovered this PayPay where you can pay right in the house. You just do the code.
Yeah, you're just a beep.
I was like, wow, this is so.
Yeah,
it's really advanced.
very
Yeah.
So So do you have convenience stores in Philippines?
Yeah, we have.
Yeah.
We have.
Is it the same 24 hours? Or?
Yes, some, but not like Japan. Like most of the convenience stores and the what they sell at the convenience store here is like yeah. Actually, Japan's convenience stores, they're famous. You can see it in the Facebook, TikTok. Like what they really miss about Japan is the thing that they sell in the convenience store.
Yeah. Which is almost
Yeah.
anything, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You can get clothes,
Yeah.
anything, right? It's like a mini
Yeah,
supermarket.
underwear.
Yeah, underwear if you forget your pants.
And the different desserts.
yeah.
Yeah, unusual.
Wow,
desserts, like,
really nice, yeah. In fact, the food is really
Yeah,
good,
family
isn't
chicken.
it? Yeah,
Family
chicken.
chicken.
Yeah, so that's hot food, and
Yeah,
there's cold food.
what's
there's-
this? The hot thing. Udon.
Udon, yeah.
Udon.
Udon. Oh, I know what you mean. The
I forgot.
yeah, me too. With where they put the soup.
Yeah, yeah.
I forgot the name. Yeah, but so many kinds of like hot dishes. Yeah, so good. And
So
then
good,
cold
so good.
dishes
Yeah.
and hot coffee too. A lot of them have like cafe lattes.
Yeah,
really
yeah,
good. Yeah. And they have a toilet, of course.
Yeah.
You know,
Clean. It's clean.
really nice clean toilet. And they're just everywhere. So
Yeah,
you know
everywhere.
you're never
You just have to
without.
pick which convenience store you
Yeah,
want to
you
stop.
like. There's different, companies and people like this one or this
Yeah.
one. Yeah, so that's one thing to definitely check out in Japan.
Yes.
Good, yeah. So, how about your lifestyle now in Japan? Do you highlights of your lifestyle or challenges? I mean, we've talked a little bit about it, but is there any other things that you find difficult, or is it really, really easy to live here?
Well, I think everybody experienced difficulties. Me and my husband, we have experienced hardship that really taught us a lesson, and that lesson it made us better of who we are right now. It helped us to be a better person. We learned from it, and during those hardship, we've learned a lesson like you can only depend on yourself at difficult times.
Right. But I think that's probably the same anywhere, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, I think people will help you as much as
Yeah,
they
and
can.
I'm also thankful for the people that help us. But it's like we work harder.
Yeah.
It's like an inspiration to work harder.
Right. So take the challenge and, you know, overcome it.
Yeah.
It's okay. So now I want to talk about, before we come to today's answer, which is going to be the final today, I just want to ask you, what's your plans for the future? Do you plan to go back to the Philippines, or do you see yourself living in Japan?
Right now, I will still choose Japan. But during retirement, I guess we'll go back there.
Yeah. So, do you think why do you think that is?
I also love my homeland. We miss our homeland, and like we also have some properties there we need to take care
Right.
of. But we don't really have a fixed decision right now.
No.
Right now, we're just enjoying Japan.
Right,
It's
yeah.
a long year still.
Yeah, best way to go.
Yeah.
Don't make any decisions. Great. So, today's question. What is the fruit that you can eat as a sour pickle or as a really sweet wine? Do you know the answer?
No.
You probably do. I'm sure you've probably had it. So, the answer is the Japanese plum, which is an ume. Okay, and I have here an example. This is the box. So this has actually got a gold medal from France.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's ume. Usually we call it umeshu. It's very, very popular. So I'm just gonna show you the bottle. It's This is a kind of, sometimes it's more yellow, sometimes it's more of a brown color, but it's got a little ume there. It's very sweet, so if you like a sweet tasting alcohol, it's really, really good. This is just an example of umeshu, the Japanese plum. So, as Ivy has never had umeshu, we are going to try it.
Wow.
That's a perk of the interview. Just a little because it's quite strong. That's a nice color. So now we are going to try the Japanese umeshu plum wine. Kanpai. How do you feel?
It's good.
It's good. Quite sweet, right? But easy to drink?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good. I like it.
It's like a juice, right?
Yeah.
Like a juice, but a little bit.
It's a kick of alcohol.
Sure. So quite strong. So come and join us.
Yes.
Come and try umeshu.
Yes, it's
See
good.
you in Japan.
Bye.